Alright, we are back for round 2 against Fat Jesus, which is a pretty awesome name, I would say.
Sure.
I think.
You're playing against Zach Galifianakis. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. He is mulligan to 6. I think this is a keep. I mean, Brindleborg is not a super strong 3. We don't have any 2s, but our 2 5s are pretty strong, and we're not holding any blue cards, so I think we'll go ahead and run it.
Opponent mold?
Yeah. I think our best chance of winning is the opponent mulliganing to 0 cards.
Hey, there's a double
Yeah.
force card.
Yeah, so any land. Alright. I think the Mana West Sliver is pretty strong.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't think drawing Scroll Thief there was super strong. Alright, we passed that.
What does that do?
It's just a 3/3, but whenever you play an enchantment, you get a 2/2.
Uh-oh.
And if it's an aura that you play, you can attach it to one of the tokens if you want to.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so that's not bad.
What are you going here?
I think... Got options here. I almost want to time ebb this guy. What do you think about that? You think it's better to play like a Brindleborg or a Scroll Thief? I mean, I guess if we play a Scroll Thief and he attacks, we just take 3, but we can swing back possibly. But if he plays any kind of aura, like...
Time walking him is fine, although it could be a better play later in the game when we want to swing in.
That's true. I mean, we do have another one, and we have 2 Frost Breaths.
And if he attaches an aura to something...
That's true. I mean, you can get rid of one of the tokens. That's true. It's probably better to wait until he has a token, so I guess we'll just run out either the Scroll Thief or the Brindleborg. I guess between those two, it's probably better to play the Scroll Thief.
Yep.
In case he wants to attack in, then just it's possible he won't have anything that can block the Scroll Thief. On board, he doesn't anyway, other than the Chosen, which will probably be swinging in. So, all right. So we will just take that 3. I guess we can F4 through there with no. All right. So, we can't swing back, but we do have blockers. Oh.
Wow.
So, we got the Sliver deck here.
Yeah, jeez.
I mean, it's just got to be the Rumbling Bailiff here.
And you could time ebb and swing and get a card, but...
Well, I mean, he would... Yeah, or he would just block with the Sliver, but I think...
Are you thinking chop?
I don't know that he would, but I mean, he... Probably not.
I guess he could.
Probably not. And I mean, I think maybe waiting for Time Ebb and Essence Scatter as a combo is better. Like, you could Essence Scatter and a Johnny's Chosen and, like, Time Ebb it, or Time Ebb it and Essence Scatter, whatever we want to get rid of. It's kind of like our best removal combo. It is 2 for 1-ing yourself, but you can get rid of something pretty good if you need to.
No, it's not 2 for 1-ing.
Well...
Because you put it back on top. So it's...
That's true. But I think just running out the Bailiff here is pretty good. It makes it so his attacks aren't super strong.
Okay.
I mean, he could have tricks, but I think at this point, just having the big blocker is probably the way to go. He is down to 2 cards. I mean, his board's strong, and he has infinite mana, so...
Yeah. That's a whole lot of mana.
That's a whole lot of mana.
And he's using it.
And he is using it. Okay, Guardian, so... You know, I saw this card in draft and I actually passed it. I don't know that it's that strong. It's a 7/7 for 7.
It looks pretty good here.
It is good here, but we're just not going to attack for a while. I mean, we're going to...
Okay.
I mean, obviously not attacking is not great, but our deck is trying to hold down the fort for a little while, and if we draw
that?
Jace, or even Enlarge, I mean, Enlarge gets through one of his guys, and then... You just time ebb this and make it another 7/7 defender if you need to. Like, you can even Essence Scatter it if you draw a land. So
I don't know, man. 7/7 defender even is pretty good right here.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not bad, but I think we just play the Brindleborg and pass back. Or do you think... I mean, I don't think keeping up Essence Scatter is that important because this is clearly his guy. I think it's better to play wait for time ebb.
Yep.
And if we can keep his army of slivers on the ground and not doing anything for a few turns, I think that's fine.
I mean,
this guy isn't...
We have to think that our plan right now is to not attack, right? Just to win through Jace.
I agree with that assessment, yes.
Jesus.
Alright, so they have Trample. That's a 6/6 Trampler. That's pretty good.
I kind of wondered... Oh, hey, there's the island. I kind of wondered how viable an actual sliver deck would be in this format, and we might be looking at it right now.
I think it's pretty viable if no one else is picking them up. I mean, especially if you're in colors where... Here's the thing, I think these slivers are pretty aggressively costed. So, I mean, this guy, even by himself, is a 2/2 for 2, which isn't bad. So he's like a 2/2 for 2 with pretty good upside.
Sure.
So you can start picking them, and if no one else is taking that kind of stuff... And, you know, the Mana West...
We even have one as just a 2/2.
Exactly. And the Mana West sliver is a 1/1 that gives you... That's mana fixing. So these slivers are pretty good. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's... I mean... A 1/1 that gives you any mana fixing as opposed to like a Llanowar or Elf, which
it's a Verdant Haven that
absolutely
costs 2.
I mean, yeah, you don't get the life, but yeah, and you got to keep it alive. But so I think it's pretty viable, really. I mean, this guy is not amazing by himself. I don't think a 5/5 Trampler for 7, like that's not amazing. But when you add him with the other ones, it's not bad. I think here, I mean, we have options really here. And it's either Time Ebb, Essence Scatter, or Jace, or Woodborne Behemoth, although I think waiting on this guy is probably smart. Which is probably another reason why, you know, maybe an Air Servant would even be better here. I'm not sure. But, I mean, this guy at 8/8 is going to be pretty good, probably.
So, are you thinking Time Ebb the Ground Shaker?
I mean, that's a tough call, really, because... I mean, Time Ebbing the Ground Shaker, and then Essence Scattering it when he plays it again... lets us play a Jace, and his ground guys aren't super strong. Like, Jace might get us there, especially you play Jace and you do the 0 ability 3 times and you win. I think that might be the play. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, like I said, I think with all the slivers he has out now, we have to be just thinking we're not winning this game through attacking.
Yeah, I think that's probably true. And so, I think that's fine. And that's my only problem with this guy, is a 7/7 defender for 7 is fine. But,
well, yeah, if your opponent has Jace, then...
No, I mean, a 7/7 for 7 is good, but the fact that your opponent gets to wait when they want to attack you, he's just a defender... Oh, shit, there's a Sarah Angel.
Jesus.
I think I have to Essence Scatter that.
Yeah, you do. Jeez.
So this guy's deck looks pretty good, really.
His draw's been pretty sick as well.
Alright, well that would be pretty good. I think we play Jace, and then...
Yeah.
I mean, you probably got to play the 0 ability, right? Try to win in 3 turns? I mean, drawing a card for this would be sweet, but I think you're right.
Yeah, what are his attacks? I mean, we know his hand, right? He's got a Ground Shaker Sliver.
A Ground Shaker Sliver.
So, assuming he hits nothing off the top, he doesn't really have attacks, does he?
Right, and then, I mean, if we don't draw anything, we just play a Woodborne Behemoth, and maybe an opportunity to draw a land, and just try to defense it out.
I think so.
Just play the 0 ability.
Yep.
I mean, he can attack Jace, but we have 3 blockers for 4.
Yeah.
So I think that's got to be the play. Enchanted Permanent is indestructible. That's not a good card. I mean, I don't think that's an amazing card. What else we got in here? Elixir of Immortality, gain 5 life. So this guy's deck doesn't look strong.
Yeah, he drew pretty sick.
Yeah, so this guy drew sick. Path of Bravery.
Yeah.
So this guy's deck's not. This guy just drew out sick because his deck doesn't look very good, other than like what we've seen here. But you know.
He has slivers.
He has slivers, and apparently he's playing at least 1 red card. I don't know.
I mean, that might just be off the mana wefts in the grotto.
Yeah,
here comes Ground Shaker.
Yeah. I'm not too worried about the Ground Shaker at this point.
No, and he played the land, so...
Alright, so no cards. So, so I think we just 0 it.
Yep.
And then we play an opportunity at the end of his turn.
Oh, well, he's gonna attack and kill Jason, right?
Yeah, I guess maybe. We got 2/2, 3/3, 2/2. We only blocked 3 of them, and then...
we just need to keep Jace alive, don't we?
So just play the Woodborne Behemoth?
Yeah.
Keep open the Giant Growth mana here?
Sure. Maybe you won't attack.
But you're right. No, you're right. That's the right play. So, okay, so Jace got there.
Yep. Jace is pretty disgusting and limited.
Who would have thought a Planeswalker might be good and limited?
Well, not just a Planeswalker. That guy, I mean, the middle of your top 10 is good in Constructed too. A lot of people run him, but when you're playing a 40-card deck already, it's just, yeah.
Let's see what's...
yeah, and you got to see his old deck.
Let's see what's out there. Sarah Angel, that one's pretty good.
Sure.
That one's a pretty good white card there.
Yeah,
this used to be a rare. I don't know if you probably know that. That used to be a rare card.
I told you about my revised quadruple Sarah Angel deck that
yeah, it's legit.
Was a beast.
Yeah. So he's got slivers. Oh, he's got the bone side sliver.
Yeah, no, that's a seems like a real sliver deck. I mean, he's playing some other stuff that's pretty.
This one's pretty legit. If I were in white, I would have taken that for sure. Because even a 2/2 double strike for 4 isn't like horrendous.
Does he have? Oh, too slow. I was gonna wonder how many enchantments he had because he's playing a couple I care about enchantments cards.
I didn't see any.
Well, he has to have some because he's playing 2 I care about enchantments cards.
I mean, he had the one where your target creature is indestructible, which is an enchantment.
Yeah, but we just saw one in his graveyard, the Auramancer.
Auramancer, sure. Which he might just be playing as a 2/2, right? For 4? I mean, you wouldn't play a 2/2 for 4.
I mean, would hope not.
Ideally, you wouldn't be running. I totally snaked this Sentinel Sliver from this guy. Sucker!
Cited in just to troll.
Just to mess with him.
Are we doing the 18 again?
Pull out the Howl for...
how fast do we think this guy's deck is? I guess
it
can...
It looked pretty quick on his draw.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a sick draw, but, I mean, I don't know that Howl is that amazing in this deck.
Yeah, I agree.
So maybe just add another island?
I think so. I think... I felt a lot better about that.
Okay, and I will say, I've said numerous times, I'm pretty sure every time you sideboard, you draw 1,000,000 lands. Or, like, no lands. Like, every time I sideboard, and I make a change.
Oh, really?
Like, it seems that way. But we're going to go to game 2 and see what happens. Hopefully we can win around here. Alright, we're back for game 2. This looks like a pretty good opening hand. We actually have some lands and some spells, and we can play everything.
Yeah.
So,
Boar's gonna get there.
If Brindle Boar can't win a game, I don't know what can. And we have an Essence Scatter available.
Yep.
Alright, there's a Mana Weft.
What was his... maybe we can get a Double Strike Sliver here.
A Double Strike Sliver would be pretty sweet here. I think I would go ahead and counter that spell.
Good play.
We also got a Time Ebb.
Yeah, not so much.
Yeah, go ahead and let him keep that one, I guess.
Oh, wow. What does it do?
If you have 20 or more life, your creatures get +1/+1. That's actually okay-ish.
Oh, well, we can't Essence Scatter that anyway, so...
And whenever one or more of your creatures attack, you gain life equal to the number of attacking creatures. I still don't think that card's that strong.
No, it looks kind of good here.
Well, that is the time it's good, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I think we just got to play the Brindle Boar anyway. Don't you think you play the Brindle Boar and then maybe play a Frost Breath to get in? Although I guess he's going to have life.
This guy's, or you can't block either one of those, and he's going to 22, and we go to 16.
Yeah.
I would pass.
Play Frost Breath or a Time Ebb or an Essence Scatter or something.
Yep.
One of the cards in our hand.
Well, not the Time Ebb, but one of the other two.
I mean, you could put this on the top of the deck so it can't play anything. Or can't attack. So probably Frost Breath here? Or...
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of tough. I mean, of course the problem is if you don't play the Frost Breath and he doesn't play anything, you just do nothing with your turn. But I think it might be worth risking that and taking 4 here to Essence Scatter whatever he plays next, because he can definitely play whatever he's got in his hand. It's a tough call, I think.
Well, if he just attacks and passes, then we're doing nothing again next turn.
Yeah, so maybe Frost Breathing, and if he plays something for... I mean, if he were going to play the Double Strike, he would have played it before attacks.
I would think so.
So I think we'll just play the Frost Breath. I mean, we did show...
Did we show Frost Breath?
We didn't show Frost Breath, but we showed Essence Scatter.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, we do have Time Ebb if we need it. Okay, +0,
Yeah.
+1. So, alright, that could have been worse. That guy is a 3/4. Now we're facing down an Elixir of Immortality.
Good life, dude.
This card totally shuts down Jace.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
This guy's got tech.
Oh, he certainly does.
Alright, well this card will be good eventually. Again, I think the Air Servant is a better card.
Right, in this spot?
In pretty much any spot we've seen so far. Like, I mean, this
How
guy...
is it better here?
Well...
It's not.
Next turn we'll play this as a 4... I mean, I guess it's not. Like, next turn we'll play this as a 4/4 and...
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
and
not.
And tap down nothing.
And tap down nothing. Well, I mean, separate and apart from the tapping down, though, you're... Against this guy, it's 4 unblockable damage, but I mean, I guess at this point it's not great.
Well, we ain't...
We're not
attacking.
We're not on. I mean, he's down to 1 card, so that's something. So I guess our options are Brindlebore or Time Ebb here. And if we Time Ebb this guy, I mean, his guys get first strike as soon as he replays it. So, I'm not really sure what the right play is here. I mean, can't really block with the
board
Brindlebore.
Doesn't really do anything here, right?
Yeah, so maybe Time Ebb something that makes it so that we can't Essence
What
Scatter.
What is Time Ebb? Is this creature? Yeah, creature.
Yeah, I can't do it with like a Path of Bravery or like an Elixir.
I still would probably
Time Ebb something.
Yeah, I guess the Steel Form since it's not tapped down. I mean that's pretty weak, but so is a Boar.
Yeah, and I think doing nothing's not great. I mean, next turn we can play a 4/4.
I mean, we are at 20 life.
Yeah,
so it's not like there's tons of pressure, but
right.
I think you don't want to get too far behind Path of Bravery.
But I think the Time Ebb...
and he played out his last card.
Okay, so we know what's going on here. And I think the Time Ebb... really, in this situation, it really is basically like a time walk. I mean, it's, it gave...
Well, not only that, because he played his last land, we have perfect information. We play the Behemoth and we can block anything. He can't attack.
Right, barring some sort of draw.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably the way to go here. So that's what we're going to do. Just play a land right now.
Pre-combat land attack.
I love when people play pre-combat land attack. That is the best. Okay, Slivers have first strike, so that's not going to do anything.
Pre-combat sliver attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I mean, I probably would have to block here anyway.
Oh, if he didn't play some. Ooh, yeah, I can't attack.
I think it's just got to be... What, Brindlebore and Scroll
What does it
Thief,
make
right?
it, by the way? 11?
It makes it an 11/11.
Can he kill it? No, he can't.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, he can.
But
he can block with whoever
we
he
don't
wants.
get anywhere, yeah.
Yeah, I think...
It's just a removal spell.
So
that does kill Path of Bravery, right?
Yeah, it does knock it down so his guys are not +1/+1.
If he cracks back, does he get to 20?
He gains 4. We would deal 11.
No, he would gain 3.
Oh, right, 3. So no, he would not get back. I mean, I guess with the 5 life, does he though?
Oh yeah, I forgot about
5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know that he gets back anyway. Like he blocks with the Steel Form. Let's just say that's the biggest defender.
Okay.
So he would take 7.
Okay.
Then he would swing back for 3, putting
gain
him at
5.
So that won't work. I think it's between Scroll Thief and Brindlebore or one of those and hold up Essence Scatter. But I mean, with him at no cards, I don't know that holding up Essence Scatter is that important. What do you think? Just hold it up just in case?
I mean, we're not attacking with either of them anytime soon, right?
That's true. They're just extra blockers in case.
So it'd be... if he played a bomb creature next turn, like his double strike guy...
Or the Sarah Angel.
Then we'd be like, well, why did we play this out?
So I think maybe Scroll Thief, because it can block
Sure.
anything except for this.
Sure.
And then we'll just pass back with Essence Scatter up.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good. This looks big.
Yeah. I think you gotta.
You gotta essence scatter that probably.
Because we can't just say that we're not attacking this game.
Yeah.
We're just gonna draw Jason.
Especially with the elixir.
Yeah.
Because he would just shuffle it back in.
Yeah. Oh, one land away.
We are one land away. I mean, if we put it on the Scroll Thief, we draw a card. If we play enlarge on the Scroll Thief, we can attack and draw a card.
Oh, and he still can crack back.
And crackback's still pretty tough. I think that's probably the right play.
Yep.
I mean, if he wants to double block a Scroll Thief, more power to him. That's not going to do anything.
Nope.
So I think that's probably good here. And it's up to him which guy he wants to die.
Oh, actually, shoot. He doesn't have to block. Let's see if he figures it out. Go. Maybe you won't see it.
Why doesn't he have to block? Oh, because he taps them both for mana?
Yep.
I still draw a card.
Yep.
And I still deal 8.
Oh, he's declaring blockers.
Yeah.
We soul read him for not realizing that he could tap his creatures for any double blocks.
What is a double block?
Am I not seeing numbers
He's out of cards.
correctly?
No, that makes no sense.
Oh, awesome.
And I don't think it matters which one we...
God, we are so good at Magic.
And draw a card? Alright, for those of you...
a 3-for-1, sir.
For those of you watching at home, that is not the way to to play Magic very well. Not trying to be a jerk to Fat Jesus, but as my buddy here, Mark, mentioned, he could have just tapped both slivers to not block at all. That would be the best play. That would be the best one.
What's the second best play?
The second best play is to single block with whichever sliver he doesn't particularly want to keep. Yeah, single block. The double block, lose 2 guys, and I still draw a card is probably that's the worst possible play.
He wants to keep that Path of Bravery online, except it's not.
It's not online. And our guy's going to be an 8/8 this turn.
Oh man, does that? Yeah, that punches through.
Yeah, it does punch through.
Nice.
Can
we keep... Well, we can't eat anybody on the crackback, but...
he also has no cards. Like, he played out his predatory
So
silver,
we hit for 8 and he gains 3? I mean, okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason not to attack here. I mean, on this crackback, we can still block.
Yeah.
And we can play, I mean... I think swinging here has got to be the correct play.
Maybe he'll triple block.
Maybe he will triple block.
You know what? If Zach Galifianakis isn't good for a lap, then... Oh! No, yeah.
So he's going to triple block.
Does that...
Triple block
shit.
first strike. Okay, so we traded his bad play for our bad play.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Jesus.
If I had Giant Growth right here...
I did not... Gosh, I don't know Path of Bravery well enough. I didn't see that at all.
Yeah, that was a bad play.
That was a pretty horrendous play.
Yeah.
Like a game-losing play, you might say.
That was very possibly a game-losing play, sure.
So if we're done patting each other on the back for our enlarged play.
Our last play, sure. So it depends on how happy you are
God.
with...
Oh, jeez.
So here I think we just got to take 9 and lose. You know, I'd love to blame you, but I should have seen that as well. So if 2 Magic players hang out and can't figure out how to play Magic...
Path of Bravery, yeah. Oh, God, and... Oh, it hurts.
Why wouldn't you play that before? It does hurt.
God, it hurts.
Since an 8/8 blocker shuts down his whole game.
Yeah, it really does.
Oh,
God.
Coral Merfolk's pretty sweet, though, here.
Oh. Well, as long as these guys don't have first strike, then we can... you can draw a card.
I think I probably need to draw a card.
I
And then
definitely think you need to draw a card.
Yeah, so that was a pretty bad play. So after laughing at how bad his play is, I guess that's retribution, if you will.
Yeah.
So, for those of you watching at home, do not laugh at how bad your opponent's play is, just to follow it up with a terrible play of your own.
Oh, God.
I'm going to blame something else. I mean, I guess here we chump block with the Brindleborg gain 4.
Yeah.
God. I don't think...
How did we lose this game?
We attacked with an 8-8 into 3 for strikers, yeah. That's what happened. See, this guy's got it all figured out. He totally runs the elixir.
He ran the rope-a-dope play.
Yeah.
He's like, if I double block with these 2 slivers, these guys will never think I know what I'm doing. God, so close.
Alright, well this guy stops attacks.
He doesn't have
I mean, this guy can attack.
Yeah.
So we just chump block here, but I think we swing with the Scroll Thief here, be willing to chump block and take 3 if he wants to swing with everybody and draw a card. I think that's got to be the play. Yeah. I think drawing the card here is way more important than not drawing a card here. But I don't think we're probably winning this one. And I think probably because of a pretty bad play. Did draw another island though, so we're in business. We do have 18 lands in this deck, so this is when 18 lands feels like it's a fine line.
Are we on? Well, we're 11 out of 20, so we're a little above phase. Hey, another guy that can attack yet.
Do we just lose? Do we take 7?
No, but we make no blocks and take 8.
Or do we chump block?
I don't know what the difference between chump blocking now and next turn is.
Alright. Lose a giant growth either way.
As opposed to next turn when he draws his double strike sliver. Oh, do we have a draw off the top?
It's not island, I don't think.
Island.
I'm pretty sure it's not island. Yeah.
Dude, do you remember that time when he double blocked our enlarged guy?
Yeah.
With his 2 slivers?
Yeah.
What an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's a good thing we would never make such a bad play.
Us? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we would never make such a bad play. I mean, at least between the 2 of us, we would figure that out, I'm sure. Rather than...
Oh, magic.
Alright. So that's going to be game over. Can't block 3 guys with those 4. So, I guess... Oh, there's an opportunity. Hey, those cards would have been pretty good. All those cards would have been pretty good, actually.
Yeah. I still don't think they get us out of it. But.
You know what would have also been pretty good was not sacrificing our 8-8 for nothing and making it so he can't attack at all.
We did make him crack his elixir of whatever.
We did. We totally made it so that if we drew Jace and lived for 3 turns, we might have won that game.
Yeah.
Alright,
so
100%. So we're considering sideboarding in possibly a cancel for a sensory deprivation. I mean, the slivers aren't good by themselves, like you were saying. They're generally like they're pretty weak, and then they get pretty strong by lots of them. And by giving one of them -3, it's not doing a whole lot. It's good against like a Sarah Angel or something, but which he does have.
Well, I mean, it's still a 1/4 flying vigilance, right?
Still a 1/4 flying vigilance. So maybe just a straight cancel is better.
We had plenty of opportunities to play cancel the last 2 games, I think.
That's true. All right, well, we'll run it back.
Hey, 1 land.
You change your sideboard. You cannot draw lands in your opening hand. You have to mulligan like just about every time, but at least you have a 5 and a 6 drop. So, yeah. Yep. I think you got to keep that.
I think so.
I mean, it's not good, but I think you have to keep it.
You know, just go island off the top.
Yeah. So, round 2's looking pretty sketchy, too. I'm going... Oh, I was not even going to play no land. I was like, what?
See, I'm telling you the power of F6.
Elixir of Immortality. Oh, sweet. More 5 drops. Elixir of Immortality. A beating last game. I'm going to blame, alcohol. That's what I'm going to blame.
You want to blame me, but
Well, I didn't see it either.
yeah.
I just...
But you can't.
No, I could.
Well,
I could blame you, totally.
no one's buying it.
But, alright, there's a
Oh
path
god.
to bravery.
Wow, he's trolling us now. Look
Yeah.
at that. He's like, yeah, here's the combo that beat you last game.
Yeah. But we are going to get in for 2.
Bam.
And I don't think we can really do anything else. So, another land.
Time Ed or Brindleborg.
I mean, this guy was so on top of things, he played Elixir of Immortality main deck because he thought we might run out of Jace. So,
We didn't see game 1, did we?
he did play game 1, I think. Or maybe he didn't. Maybe it was just...
It's the tech. Give him credit for the tech.
I think we just play in large here. Like, get through his sliver, deal a lot of damage,
Sure.
make his Path of Bravery not great. I think, especially since we have 2 of them. And I think the plan is to try to win quickly.
Well, no, we do have Jace, but
True.
removing a guy anyway is fine.
I think the plan is actually to win. Period.
Wow. Alright.
Yeah. I'm a bit of an expert.
That's your tech.
Yeah, I'm a bit of an expert at Magic. My plan is to win.
Alright.
Uh,
Well, that puts the game in whole
I will say, though, in large has been a pretty big beating. Like, he blocked there, lost a guy.
Oh, yeah.
He blocked there, lost a guy, and still took, 5?
6.
We can, depending on what we want to do, I mean, we can time ebb and swing or enlarge, and we got options. Let's see what we draw.
He's thinking about a second play.
Yeah.
He has 2 cards left.
He does have gain 5 if he has 2 mana open, so.
He's thinking about a second play or a game 5, I think.
Or what? Or gain 5? Gain 5's pretty strong.
Okay, let's see what we feel. He's still thinking about a play. Jeez. Must be a really close decision.
Choking. He's choking.
Oh.
So, he's choking. So we got options here. I mean...
Don't lose the choke artist, please.
He's a choker.
Oh no, Artiste was our last match.
Artiste was last one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can play Jace and just +1 to draw a card, and you draw a card. You can play Time Ebb, which is... Time Ebb may not be bad. If that was his best play last turn, it would be his best play next turn. Probably.
Oh, he does have the Elixir anti-Jace.
He does. That's the problem. Playing Jace for 0 is not going to do a whole lot at this point.
I mean, it makes him use it.
It does make him use it.
Not this turn.
I think it's probably between Jace, draw a card. I don't think there's a reason to play Enlarge here. Or you could Time Ebb and swing for 2, and he has to draw a Mana West Sliver, and who knows what else he can play. I don't know that that's the best, though.
If we Time Ebb... Well, if we Enlarge and swing,
Right.
we hit for 8.
Yes.
And then
Can time.
he's at 4.
Right, but he does have this.
So then he's probably forced to use that this turn, and then we can Jace next turn.
That's a possibility.
I mean, he might draw something better to play, but he's at 2 cards.
True. But I'm almost wondering, is swinging because he probably doesn't have a great block here? Swing, let him take 2. I mean, this does let him... I mean, he might have red cards in hand, because he does have a couple red cards, and he can't cast them without this.
Could be. Or a Ground Shaker.
Or a Ground Shaker that maybe he can't play, or maybe he can still play next turn regardless, we just Time Ebb, so maybe just play Enlarge.
Well, it's a 7, right?
Is it 7? I think it's... Is it 7? I thought it was 6. It could be 7.
I think it's 7.
Either way, he can't play it.
Well, he plays it if he draws land.
Right. Or he has his land in hand because he hasn't missed a drop.
Yep.
I mean, in large, he's going to be at 9. The other thing is you can just play. You can swing, play a Jace, draw a card. That's the other option, I think.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's fine.
I just, if you play in large here, I mean, I guess either way you're going to eat a Mana West Sliver, so here you deal the damage, so maybe that's a better play.
Well, if he plays the Grand Shaker next turn, then maybe enlarging and eating that is better.
Yeah, I mean, because you would have to tap this to play it. So just swing and then play Jace and draw a card, maybe?
Yeah, the only problem with Jace is then his whole Elixir play is, he knows the best time to play it.
Well, at that point, we're using Jace to draw cards, and we're trying to win by damage, not by decking.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's fine, too.
Well, we got 5.5 minutes, almost 6 minutes left, so we probably should do something.
Yeah.
Something is probably better than nothing here.
Our opponent's almost at 5 minutes.
I think I'm just going to attack, play Jace, draw a card.
Okay.
I think that's what I want to do. If it weren't for the Elixir,
Our opponent is at 21 and a half minutes. So.
Yeah, we're at almost 6 minutes, so that's pretty reasonable. I'm sure anyone watching this video, I'm sure, is enjoying our very thoughtful analysis and super quick play.
They're enjoying it a lot more than our opponent, I'll tell you that.
Our opponent is so disgusted by how slow we're playing, he's choking. That's how. I am so fucking mad. I am choking over here. This is so gross.
Oh, good. You tilted him.
Yeah. I mean, he could have tricks, too, but
You gonna eat our Brindlebar?
Exactly.
We haven't seen any trick yet, have we?
He's busy choking, so he's gonna time out.
God, take forever. Jeez.
I know. So, I'd be pretty disappointed if we didn't win a round in this.
I'd be pretty disappointed if we didn't win this round.
Yeah.
Like, his sliver deck is fine, but...
I was pretty disappointed when we lost the first round, to be fair.
Yeah.
But,
his flyer deck was solid.
No, it was good.
Like, we drew poorly, but his deck was solid.
Our deck would have been so much better if his deck didn't have Air Servant. Like, his deck having Air Servant was, like, not so good for us. Alright, well, we'll pause while he's thinking. So, yeah.
Don't you try to jump on that, buddy.
So we're going to attack here with the Brindlebar into the Mana Weft. We're having some nutty dog issues here. Which is,
yeah, that's who I was talking to, by the way.
If anybody watches any of my videos, other than just this one, my dogs can be a little bit crazy. So opportunity's pretty good there.
Hey. Got rid of the guile?
Yeah, and I think, I mean, if we get to 7, we can draw 20 cards. So, that's pretty good. we can make us and him draw 20 cards. So
actually, I don't even think you can do that, right?
Well, he's a 5, so yeah, I mean, I would get up to down to 26 cards, and then 25 cards, and then I could draw 20.
Sure.
That seems pretty legit. Alright, that guy's indestructible. That's a play you could make.
Yeah. You could.
I mean, he still gained 5, so I don't think playing enlarge is great here. I think just drawing a card. I mean, you think -0, like minusing him here is good? I don't think that's good. I think drawing a card's better.
I think you're right.
And we got 5 minutes, so I think draw a card. I mean, if we get down to where he's under 20, and he can't do this. Although I guess you untap before you draw, so he could untap, play this even before he drew his card. So I think we'll just pass here and play opportunity at the end of turn. I mean, we could also time up his guy, I guess, but
yeah, we can do that later.
Yeah. Fat Jesus is snapping us. I'm not really sure why, but Oh, because he wants us to pop it for 7.
He's baiting you.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Actually, I'm just going to try to draw cards and win here. I think is the plan. Alright, so that guy is going to get time ebbed.
Or is he? Yeah, he is.
No, I'm pretty sure he is, yeah. Well, I'll take 2 here. He wants to attack with his sliver. He does not. So I guess we'll just go ahead.
I don't know, man. Maybe he'll play more stuff on it.
Could happen. Okay, so now the Woodborn Behemoth seems pretty strong.
Ew.
I mean, you can play Time Ebb and Enlarge and swing for 9.
You could play the Behemoth and I guess and a Time Ebb, I guess.
Yeah. And might as well draw a card.
Sure.
I think Opportunity is a pretty sick card, actually.
Yeah, good.
So we'll Time Ebb this guy. I don't think his other card is anything particularly great since he's loading up the Mana West over here. But, yeah, I think a swing, play, Woodborn Behemoth, try to win, I think is the plan.
Mm.
And do that in under 4 minutes, 10 seconds.
No.
That Woodborn Behemoth is going to be pretty good. This game, probably. Maybe. We got Trollhide, too, so I would say that between Opportunity and Jace, I think we got a chance here.
You telling me there's a chance?
You're telling you that there is a chance. Alright.
I bet I know what the last card he has is.
So he's going to bring back Indestructible or Divine Favor? The Indestructibility card? Okay.
Is that what he got?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's down to 1 mana. Does he just lose?
Yeah. Yeah, we win. Trollhide and Enlarge is the winner, right?
I think so.
Well, that's 15 trample, and he has, 3? Yeah, we win.
Yeah, and he can't even gain 5. So you put down the Brindlebore, so they both have trample.
Sure.
And then, does it matter where you put the Trollhide?
Yeah, you don't even have to play it, but you can.
Doesn't matter, right?
No. If my calculations are correct.
Yeah, I think you're right. I could play an Elvish Mystic here if this somehow does not work, but I believe you are correct. He believes so too. Okay, well there you go. So
Hey.
we won round 2, hooray us.
Kaboom.
Yeah, so playing terribly game 2, totally not, totally rewarded. Doesn't matter. Did not get...
you got something I learned about recently is game value.
Yeah,
Why do you want to just win game 2
right.
when you can get an extra game out of it?
Yeah, we're here for fun. I
Yeah.
paid my 15 tickets. I should get every game. That's kind of like in bowling when you try not to get strikes because you want to be able to throw the ball twice as many times.
Well, you still want to win, though.
Yeah, well, we
And see,
yeah.
you won the match,
Yeah.
and you got maximum games.
Yeah, so I think that makes us the big winners, even though we already lost round 1. So anyway, we'll go to round 3 and we'll see you there.